Welcome to Big Z Sports' presentation of high school basketball play-by-play coverage of the Conotton Valley Classic. Today's games are presented by Parkway Quick Lane, Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, Altman Hospital, Wood Electric, Ferris Chevrolet Buick Toyota, DAC Vitamins and Minerals, Ron's Heating and Cooling, and First National Bank of Denison. Now let's head courtside to the PAC Drilling Mobile Studio with Big Z Sports.
Welcome back to the Rocket Center from Bowerston, Conotton Valley High School. And Conotton Valley is going to be the home team once again. No surprise there. Aaron Stump, Nick McWilliams, and Joe Geckler here for this contest where they'll be hosting, playing, whatever you want to call it. It's a tournament-style format, that's what makes it hard. But they'll be playing a team that Aaron knows very well, the Tusky Valley Trojans. It's going to be some IVC basketball to match up in this classic. Well, they hope it's going to start being a classic series we see every single season. But Tusky Valley versus Conotton Valley going to be a fun one for game number 2 on Sunday.
I tell you what, like you said, these shootouts are wonderful things. Kind of gives a little break in the action. But, again, it's nice seeing the size of the IVC. Again, these two teams don't see a lot of each other. And, again, something like this to bring them together, again, is a neat thing for the fans to see. Again, keep it local. We got a lot of great local sponsors here. WTUZ's covering the whole classic, which is awesome. And again, it's just a way to get out on a Sunday afternoon and have a whole fun at a basketball game.
For sure, and a big thank you to Wood Electric for our pregame show. We're actually going to go ahead and take a very abbreviated pregame show as we're going to take a timeout and head to hear from our coaches. Big Z Sports is back for game number 2 on this Sunday after this.
Sammy Sue's Barbecue on Front Street in Dover offers a menu full of house-smoked meats, including choices like ribs, chicken, steak, and pork. Sammy Sue's takes pride in knowing that everything on the menu is made fresh in their kitchen with the freshest ingredients. Sammy's also offers a variety of specials all week long, including the popular wing nights every Tuesday and Thursday. Find Sammy Sue's Barbecue on Facebook for a full list of daily specials and everything they have to offer.
Welcome back to the Wood Electric pregame show, courtside with the coach, brought to you by Kime. It's Tusky Valley Trojans head coach Terry Seitz. And, Coach, it's been a little while since we've seen your Trojans, but excited to get them back here. Obviously away from home, a little bit different gymnasium than we're used to seeing the Trojans in, too, but a fun event that you guys get to participate in.
Oh, absolutely. What a great facility they have here. The first time I've ever had to come to Conotton Valley and not had a game plan for the whole out-of-bounds thing with standing back 3 feet. So what a great facility. We're excited to be out here. They run a really good event out here.
Definitely, and obviously a Sunday afternoon tip-off. A little bit different, but probably maybe sometimes nice to get a little bit of a change-up for your players, keep them on their toes.
Yeah, we practice every day at 3 o'clock anyway, so it's really nothing new. They should be ready. They should be, ready to get out there and run and do what we need to do.
Now, Coach, you have the unique thing in this for a lot of teams that they don't get when they come out here for the Conotton Valley Classic this year. You're playing the actual home team when it comes to this. So what do you see out of the Rockets? What do you expect out of them this afternoon when you take them on?
I feel like they're better than their record. They're strong. They're physical. Obviously Gallagher can light it up. He had 31 yesterday, 5 of 10 from the three-point line. So they present some problems.
Absolutely, Coach. And obviously, we just got to talk with Connor Newsom down there. Always great to see him still out here with your team supporting everything. How has your team rebounded after that injury to one of your senior leaders?
Well, we can't replace him. All we talked about, and we're still talking about it, we're still learning it as we go, is we kind of have to make him up in the collective. And again, that's what teamwork's all about. And, we're still learning that. And hopefully by tournament time, we've got that ironed out.
Absolutely, Coach. And one final thing here. What's your biggest key for the game in order to get Tusky Valley to spoil a pseudo-home game for Conotton Valley?
We got to play fundamental defense. We need to be able to put a lot of pressure on them, but not jump on shot fakes and just stay grounded and do what we do.
Perfect, Coach. Well, thank you so much, and good luck to the Trojans.
Thank you very much.
That was head coach for Tusky Valley, Terry Seitz, live here, brought to you by Kime. Coming up, we'll have head coach for the Conotton Valley Rockets, Jeremy 80, after this.
Based on a foundation of trust and integrity, Jeff Wallach LLC is a family-owned and operated company proudly serving the greater Northeast Ohio and surrounding communities with experience in residential and commercial projects. The pursuit of quality workmanship and commitment to superior customer service has positioned Jeff Wallach LLC as a respected installer of seamless siding, spouting, and replacement windows and doors for more than 25 years. Turn your vision into a reality by visiting jeffwallachllc.com.
Back to the Wood Electric pregame show. Courtside with the coach again. It's Jeremy 80 for the Conotton Valley Rockets. Coach, long time no see. We see the Conotton Valley Rockets again for the second straight day. And obviously you guys coming off a tough game against Bellsville. And now you get to another tough matchup against the Tusky Valley Trojans. But a little bit more familiar maybe with this team?
Yeah, they're a local team. Terry, actually, funny story is I started my teaching with Terry Seitz over there. So he's a good friend of mine. This is great. It's two local teams. It'll be a very tough game today. We're going to come out and play as best we can. But this is a good, what I call tournament challenging game. We had a great opening game with Lindsley and Garraway, got the crowd excited. It's been a great event for everyone here.
Absolutely has. And, with Tusky Valley, it's a very different team from that Bellsville team you guys took on in day number one. So what do you see out of the Trojans? What have you kind of been scouting or what you guys will be attacking when it comes to this one?
Yeah, they're going to be long and athletic, and they play a great zone. So we anticipate another zone, back-to-back zone nights for us. So, kids got a win yesterday, playing with confidence. So the big thing is, like I told them, is to play hard. The big goal of this tournament is to raise money for our buddy Braylon Novak, and I think that's the big picture. And our kids are here and they're ready to play, and hopefully it'll be a great game today.
Definitely, Coach. And we've been real happy to see the turnout you guys have been getting so far in this one. Gage Gallagher had a huge game for you guys yesterday. He was our player of the game. You expect another big performance out of your senior?
Yeah, Gage Gallagher's done a great job this whole season, and yesterday was just a great example. He stepped up, had 31 points, I believe, shot the ball extremely well. And we're going to need another big night out of him, along with our young bucks, Brooks Bowers and Zach Putnam. Those two are learning a lot. When you're a sophomore playing varsity, speed's a little bit different. So today's going to be a good test for them. Tusky Valley's long, got great guards that'll pressure us. So it's good to see what kind of tests they're going to have today.
Good stuff, Coach. Well, thank you so much for your time, and good luck to the Rockets.
Hey, thank you.
That was head coach for Conotton Valley, Jeremy 80, brought to you by Kime. Coming up, our Rosenberry Towing starting lineups in game number 2 on Sunday of the Conotton Valley Classic.
Make your dream home a reality with Designer Stone Company in Port Washington. They offer granite and quartz countertops, custom made to fit your home. Explore Designer Showroom to discover the possibilities for your new kitchen or bath. The Designer Stone Company is on Facebook and conveniently located on State Route 36 in Port Washington.
Welcome back to the Rocket Center. Game 2 on Sunday between the Tusky Valley Trojans and Conotton Valley Rockets, as I catch Aaron Stump off guard there. Sorry, Aaron.
Hey, no problem. We're back. We're good.
This is going to be one of those fun matchups we get. Like you and I were joking back and forth here, just strictly for the fact of this would be a normal matchup, obviously. Conotton Valley, Tusky Valley, we've seen it before. But it gets to be as a part of this, what'd you call them, this kind of weekend tournament style?
Yeah.
What would you call it?
Those shootouts.
Yeah, shootouts, whatever it is.
Whatever. It's nice to get out of that Tuesday, Friday night grind for a little bit. You kind of get you through the Christmas break again, get back in school, and back at it.
Definitely. Well, it's game 2 of the Conotton Valley Classic coming up here in just a few moments. We're actually going to have to take another time out here as we get set to honor America again here from Bowerston. Don't go anywhere. We're back after this.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscross Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscross Insurance Agency or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in Sugar Creek, Strasburg, and downtown New Philadelphia, providing excellent service to the Tuscross Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscross Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes and teams good luck this fall.
When struggles seem too tough, when sickness takes a hold, when cancer picks a fight, when baby's on its way, when life throws you a curveball, we've got you. With nearly 130 years in your backyard, Altman knows you and knows your community better than anyone. We're your neighbors, your friends, your family, and we want you to be the healthiest you can be. Altman, we are ready. We've got you.
TMK, service with a personal touch. We're your local guys for all your propane needs. You can count on us. We take pride in what we do and in serving you. TMK is the name you trust. All the way to TMK, service with a personal touch.
Hi, this is Phil with the Ford Parkway Quick Lane Service. When the vehicle that transports your team needs maintenance, you expect it to be done accurately and quickly so you can get back on the road. Don't get sidelined by your vehicle. When it comes to servicing your team's vehicle, let my all-star team at Parkway deliver you the winning combination to keep you on the road and safe for the long haul.
Is your vehicle banged up? Do you want fast, professional service to get you back on the road? This is Garrett Jacobs with AutoWorks Collision Center. We service cars, trucks, SUVs, and even semi-trucks and RVs. Whether you need auto glass replacement, paintless dent repair, assistance with warranty and insurance, or just a free estimate, AutoWorks has you covered. We even offer alignments for your heavy-duty vehicles like buses, motorhomes, and semis with our state-of-the-art Hunter alignment system. Call 330-878-4223. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Let AutoWorks of Stroudsburg work for you.
Welcome back again in the Wood Electric pregame show for tonight's, I keep saying tonight's, this afternoon's matchup between Conotton Valley and Tuscarawas Valley. It's game 2 on Sunday of the Conotton Valley Classic. We got treated to a good one in game number 1 between the Lindsley Cadets and Garraway Pirates. It was Garraway picking up the 59-52 victory. If you missed out on that game, don't click out of this one. Be sure to go back and watch it right afterwards, after this one as well, between Conotton Valley and Tusky Valley. Don't forget, we still got 2 more games after this one, Aaron Stump.
Yeah, if games 2 through 4 are even close to what game 1 is, we're in for a real treat tonight. So, or today. See, I just did it for you too. I just did it for you too.
We're so used to it, it's just very easy to do that. But what we will do now is head on over to our Rosenberry Towing starting lineups. And Aaron, I'm going to give you a softball on this one. I'm going to let you do the Tusky Valley Trojans.
I've done this once or twice. So, Coach Seitz leading the Trojans on the field with his starters, and again, their 5'10" guard, senior Bo Wolf. Freshman guard, number 2, a 5'10" freshman again, Gage Provance. 6'3" forward, number 11, John Leffler. Cole Clements, who's a junior forward, 6'1", and rounding it up is senior, number 23, Silas Miller.
I'm going to expect big things from Miller in this one for the Trojans and for the home Conotton Valley Rockets. Their Rosenberry Towing starting lineups, it's the exact same as what we saw yesterday in game 1 of this tournament. Evan Rice, the 5'11" senior, gets the start, as well as sophomore 5'10" Zach Putnam, the other senior 5'11" Gage Gallagher, and the sophomore 5'10" Brooks Bauer, and of course number 42, the 5'11" junior Cole Eady. That's your starting lineup for the Conotton Valley Rockets. Quickly shift on over to your Niedenthal and Company keys to the game. And Aaron Stump, we'll start off with the Conotton Valley Rockets. It's a home game for them. They picked up a gutty win against the Bellsville Blue Devils. Some good things, a big game for Gage Gallagher to pick up that win. I'd have to imagine one of the biggest keys to the game for them, see a little bit more output from some other players. Don't have to put it all on the shoulders of Gallagher.
Well, I think that's the big thing. I think even the bigger thing right now is what kind of legs are they going to have today. I think the Trojans are going to come out. They're going to push really hard. They're going to try to get up and down and try to test that agility really quick for these Rockets. And again, it's going to be a challenge to come back back-to-back days. But again, those kids are excited to play. Coach has got them amped up, and we're ready to throw it up and let's go.
As for the Tusky Valley Trojans, for their key to the game, it's been kind of an up-and-down season. Connor Newsom lost for the year, the senior, after tearing his ACL. They're in an enemy territory situation with this, but it's a team they know in Conotton Valley. Simple as this for the Trojans. Play the game that you know, and that is some physical and good spacing and also good ball movement as we are underway for the second game on Sunday. Conotton Valley wins the tip, and Gage Gallagher starts things off for the Rockets. It'll be Evan Rice who has it. He'll find a wide-open Zach Putnam, top of the key, no good. As that one went off right iron, Silas Miller will grab the board, and he'll bring it up.
Again, both of these teams match up pretty good, and again, it's going to be that boxing now in the defensive end. Who can control those offensive and defensive boards?
Miller kind of plays the role of point forward, so to speak, for this Tusky Valley team. Expect to hear his name a lot tonight. Bo Wolf will have it. He's guarded by Bauer. Spins around, goes to the free throw line, then passes it off to Provance. Provance with the jab step, passes it off. Mid-range jumper on the way for Clements, all around the rim, no good. Rebound that time for Tusky Valley, no good. Battle for it again, and Bo Wolf couldn't quite save it. That was great effort for Bo Wolf, but he couldn't keep it in bounds, so it will remain 0-0 here, just the first minute in the first quarter.
Again, one of the good things you got to do if you're the Rockets is keep those Trojans off the board. Again, looks like 2 offensive rebounds there for the Trojans, and that'll be a big story down the road here.
Those rebounds going to both Tusky Valley players crashing into the paint there. He's trying to write that down there. Entry pass for Gallagher. Couldn't find its mark, and it's picked off. It'll be Gage Provance who has his first steal. Silas Miller going to try to drive in the low block. Off the glass, no good. Battle for it. Evan Rice grabs the board.
Wow, a lot of contact down there, Joe.
Yeah, guys, these officials are letting them play a little bit here early on, just under 6 minutes to go, but a lot of physicality so far under the hoop.
A lot of physicality indeed, as we saw it right there, as well as it was Bo Wolf scrapping with Zach Putnam there along the sideline. It went out of bounds off of Wolf's hands, so Rice will take it and inbound it. He'll find Bauer, and good defense from Silas Miller. The block for Miller. It goes out of bounds, so Conotton Valley will retain possession. But for the Trojans, you got to like what you're seeing so far out of your senior forward.
Yeah, nice recovery there.
Gallagher on the inbound pass off back iron.
Good box out by Cole Clements.
Miller grabs the rebound, going to try to go coast to coast. He can't quite do it, but he will go to the line for 2. Gage Gallagher going to get nailed for that foul. So our first chance to mention a Ferris Chevrolet trip to the foul line in this one. No score, minute 30 in the first. First free throw left well short for Miller, so no good. Still no points up on the board.
Again, we found out last game how important these free throws are. Again,
no kidding.
Garraway Pirates doing a nice job hitting their free throws today.
Miller's next one was up, and that time it was perfect. So Miller gets Tusky Valley on the board. It's 1-0 early. It will be Bauer who inbounds. And we noticed from the last game he had some tape on his one wrist into his thumb. He's got that taped up again for game number 2. Entry pass, Edie, and he shuffled the feet. Gage Gallagher had a nice find to Cole Edie, and he went up with the pump fake and tried to get his defender off his feet, but he brought both of his feet along with him.
Knew he had a couple Trojans flying over his head right there, and just a little too excited there.
2 minutes in this first quarter. 1-0 is your score. Tusky Valley here participating in the Conotton Valley Classic. And look at Brooks Bauer. Good tip there as he knocked it out of the hands of Bo Wolf. Wolf was just trying to find an open man, and Bauer said, hey, you got to pass it. And we're going to get a quick timeout for head coach Terry Seitz for the Trojans. We'll take it with them. Big Z Sports is back after this.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
1-0 is your score. 6:02 to go in the first. Nick McWilliams, Aaron Stump, Joe Geckler here for the Conotton Valley Classic in Game 2 this Sunday. Joe, you were down in the Conotton Valley timeout?
I was actually in Tusky Valley's timeout. Oh. Coach Seitz called the timeout, not happy with his defensive effort, his intensity by his team as a whole. I kind of felt like I was getting yelled at while I was standing there in the huddle, but I think he got his message across.
You didn't instinctively go, yes, coach, yes, coach.
No, I kind of walked away like, ooh, okay.
All right. Silas Miller, entry pass, Cole Clements. He'll find Bo Wolf in the corner. Three-point shot on the way, no good, all over the place. Rebounded Clements, dribbles underneath and an up and under, and it's good. Cole Clements gets the first field goal of the game, and Tusky Valley now leads 3-0.
Get another offensive rebound for the Trojans, leading the points there.
As that one goes flying out of bounds there. Good defensive effort for John Leffler.
Again, I think Coach Seitz wants to see the players moving, putting the pressure on Conotton Valley's defense there, and again gets them moving and to take advantage of the play from last night.
The Tusky Valley trap working well so far. Conotton Valley's got to get it across the timeline, and they just will. Brooks Bauer finds Evan Rice. Entry pass. Nice find to Gage Gallagher, and he's going to finish. Gage Gallagher with a Parkway quick lane drive to the basket, and Conotton Valley's on the board.
Said one thing, Conotton Valley did a nice job moving the ball. And didn't panic, moved the ball really well. Not many dribbles, and easy shot there.
Pass back out to Leffler. He'll do an entry pass to Clements. Gets his defender off the hardwood, and he'll finish with a light touch off the backboard. Cole Clements with his second field goal of the game. Stolen there, Bo Wolf. He's going to deliver it down the court. Silas Miller up and good. Bo Wolf with his first steal of the game. Silas Miller with his first field goal. Quickly, 7-2 now in favor of the Trojans. Gallagher delivers deep, and that one goes sailing out of bounds. It was Damon Reardon who's on the court for the first time for Conotton Valley.
Again, the trap really seems to be bothering the Rockets right now. Again, just a little too fast right now, and slow it down, make some good passes.
Substitutions coming in now for Tusky Valley. Number 25, Caden Bradford will come in. Bo Wolf will sit down. It's interesting to see with the Rockets. They had that substitution with Reardon coming in. Aaron, that was about how many minutes earlier than the only substitution we saw again for Conotton Valley in game number 1. It's like 3/4 of a game.
Well, again, I think Coach Seitz is trying to keep the Trojans players' legs fresh. They're going to keep running up and down a lot, take advantage of it.
Cole Kuykendall has also checked in for Tusky Valley, and he'll get the ball. He'll drive to the left block. No good. Battle for the rebound. It's hauled in. Bradford out to Miller. 3-point shot off back iron. Battle for it. Rebounded again. Cole Clements up and good. And he's got a chance for one more at the charity stripe. Cole Clements taking over this game early.
I tell you what, yeah, Cole's been a monster on the offensive boards right now. I'm not sure how many offensive rebounds he has right now, but probably around 3 of them, I would guess, right now.
All 3 of his rebounds, in fact, on the defensive or the offensive end. Free throw from the Ferris Chevrolet foul line's up and good. Cole Clements, 7 points already. 10-2 is your score, under 4 to go in the first. Conotton Valley gets pressed again. I like to call it the Trojans' press Virginia defense. Kuykendall goes to put. You think Coach Seitz would like that? Brooks Bauer has it, delivers it to the right side to Gallagher. Otherwise, I might get in trouble. Gallagher's going to drive. Right block. Soft touch, but he can't get it to fall. Brooks Bauer grabs it and blocked. Cole Clements with the block. Here come the Trojans. Miller drives, finds Kuykendall. Corner 3-point shot, no good. Evan Rice with the board. Hug in there tough. Second rebound of the game for Rice. Timeout on the court for Conotton Valley. Rockets going to take a few moments here to regroup. Big Z Sports will take it with them, and we'll be back after this.
Is there anything better than high school sports? Hi, this is Dan Hosteller of Ferris Chevrolet Buick Toyota. High school sports brings out the best of our high schools and our communities, and the people at Ferris have always been behind the importance of athletics and academics. Just like we believe in the great cars and trucks that we sell and service every day. Like high school sports, we are a great tradition in the area. Ferris on the Wabash, New Philadelphia.
Back to the Rockets Center. Nick McWilliams, Aaron Stump, Joe Geckler. As Joe Geckler getting a laugh in with the one official down there. Joe, in the Conotton Valley timeout that time?
I don't think there was much said between the coach and team. It was more the stripes and the head coach. So
oh boy,
we won't repeat any of that.
Okay, good. They weren't exchanging like meatloaf recipes or anything like that?
No.
Oh,
I didn't hear any. I was listening for that, but didn't hear any.
Putnam will drive it up now for the Rockets.
I'm sure there were a lot of pleas and thank yous.
Yeah, exactly. Damon Reardon dribbles on the foul line, gives it off. Gallagher, pump fake, goes to Bauer. Steps back to his right, gets his man up off the hardwood there, and he will draw the foul. He got Bradford up in the air, and I imagine that's who the foul's going on.
It'll be his first foul.
Good heads-up play there by Bauer. Looks like Cole Eady's going to check back in for the Rockets.
But Coach Seitz was very happy with his team's the way they changed their aggression there after the initial timeout early in the first quarter, but happier with the effort then.
And you could really see a difference, Joe, when they came out after that timeout. I don't know if they came down with the Sunday stroll the first couple of minutes there, but that was finished real quick.
Oh, my goodness. Bauer good on his second shot from the Ferris Chevrolet foul line. Always love the insights from head coach Terry Seitz. He's got some passion, I'll put it that way. Drive for Leffler. He actually gave it off there to Bradford, back to Kuykendall, and now to Miller. Didn't really recognize Silas at first. Kind of trimmed up the hair. I'm used to the longer hair for Silas.
Silas got a haircut, man. He's looking short on the side, looking good.
A little more fresh now.
Yes.
He's got the Aaron Stump haircut.
Speaking of Silas Miller, he'll dribble to the foul line. He's got Edie on him, and he tried a floater. No good. Battle for it. Zach Putnam with the rebound. His first of the ball game. More substitutions coming up for Tusky Valley. 10-3 is your score. About 2 minutes to go in the first. Putnam's going to drive. Hands it off Gallagher. Gallagher had it swatted away by Loeffler, and that one tipped away that time by Clements, but it's going to remain Conotton Valley ball. Evan Rice going to come back on the court for the Rockets, and the substitutions for Tusky Valley. Marcus McNichols into the game for the first time. Coming back onto the court are Bo Wolf and Gage Province. Sitting down, Cole Kuykendall, Cole Clements, and Silas Miller getting a well-deserved rest.
Tell you what, Tusky Valley's got a young team this year. You just brought on a senior, a sophomore, and a freshman on reserves right there. So Coach Sait's got himself a young team and coaching them hard.
Tusky Valley has what I would call a sneaky deep bench. You know, they can actually dig into that bench pretty far if they have to.
Yeah, and again, you really feel how valuable your junior varsity programs are because, again, you know, Coach Provence has them going real good right now, and it leads into those varsity games.
Tough turnover there for Conotton Valley, as it was actually Bo Wolf who had touched it initially, but then it went off the hands of Zach Putnam and goes out of bounds. Fourth turnover for the Rockets in the first. Provence gave it off to Wolf. He'll get a screen, and we're going to get an illegal screen, I do believe, there on Kanan Bradford.
No, that was actually on Bo Wolf. He caught him for an offensive foul.
Thank you for that. I completely missed it. Actually, no, they did put it on Bradford.
I stand corrected.
Yeah.
The way that I took it is as soon as he made contact, Wolf did with the defender. He went like that, and I figured it was offensive.
I was going to say, I saw exactly what you were going with on that one, so I rolled with it. Minute 30 to go in the first. 10-3, the lead for Tusky Valley. It's come into enemy territory and done rather well so far. Damon Reardon drops it, but he grabs a hold of it. One dribble shot on the way, no good. Rebound to Bradford. Good elevation for Kanan Bradford. Gage Provence will come back to take it up the court.
Again, Tusky Valley doing a nice job on both boards. We had Cole Clements with his offensive boards, but again, even on the defensive end, the Rockets got one shot and done.
Right now I have the rebounding advantage 9-3. That should pretty much tell you how the Trojans have been dominating the glass. Under a minute to go, 10-3. Gage Provence has it for the Trojans. He's guarded closely by Bauer. They'll now go to McNichols. First time he's touched the ball. Loeffler has it, delivers it. Bradford going to drive the lane. Pull-up shot, mid-range, no good. Battle for it. Give Gage Gallagher his first rebound of the game for the Rockets. Quiet first quarter for Gallagher after that monster performance against Bellsville yesterday afternoon. Under 30 seconds to go here in the first. Reardon loses his handle. Provence with some great defense, and that one delivered across the court, and it's going to go out of bounds. Another turnover for Conotton Valley. Give them 5 in the first quarter.
And again, right now you see a lot of stagnant offense right now from the Rockets. Not a lot of movement right now, but you're wondering again how much of that's a result of playing last night and rearing its ugly head today.
Yeah, no kidding. One downside, I guess you could say, if you have back-to-back games like that, I mean, you're going to have tired legs, I would imagine. Provence has it, gives it. Wolf, three-point shot. Top of the key, off back iron, no good. Battle for the rebound. Edie will grab it, but we are going to get a foul. Have to see who that one goes on. Probably over the back, I think, was what Joe Geckler was signaling down there.
I guess Marcus McNichols.
Looks like number 20 got called for the body foul. Over the back foul is technically not a foul.
No.
It's not in the rule book, but it's more of a body foul than it is anything. Everybody wants to call over the back because that's what it looks like.
Right. 8 seconds to go in the first. 10-3. Tusky Valley leads. Putnam trapped in the corner. Ball goes out of bounds off the hands of Cole Clements. He denied from Gage Gallagher. 1.5 seconds here. What do you draw up, Aaron Stump?
I'll tell you what, you're going to, again, I would imagine they're going to do the quick picks, either drop them back for a quick three. Here we go.
Sure enough, they did. Gage Gallagher step back three-point shot, no good. And that'll do it for the first quarter here from the Rocket Center. 10-3, Trojans lead. Big Z Sports returns after this.
Ron's Heating and Cooling in Denison has been serving this great area since 1977. At Ron's, no matter what your needs, they can handle it. From heating and cooling to standby Generac generators, water heaters, tankless water heaters, mobile home equipment, duct cleaning, and 24-hour no-heat service. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you have to do is call 740-922-5252. Ron's Heating and Cooling proudly supports high school sports and would like to wish best of luck to all local athletes participating this season.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
Welcome back to the Rocket Center. Nick McWilliams, Aaron Stump, and Joe Geckler as Chris Cale has entered the building and given us all a good laugh.
Oh, geez. Chris Cale, everyone.
He's given credit to Aaron Stump and his announcer abilities here. I think he wants him to go ahead and start doing that here as we get substitutions. Maybe we'll see if Aaron Stump starts shouting out the substitutions for Tusky Valley. Checking the game for the first time for the Trojans, Isaac Matthews.
Senior. That's a whole different broadcast right there. That's
Tusky Valley working the ball. You guys are going to break me in the second game. Tusky Valley working the ball around the three-point line. Bo Wolf has it. Zone defense for Conotton Valley working out so far. No entry passes available for the Trojans. Silas Miller is back on the court for Tusky Valley.
Again, the zone defense has kind of bothered the Trojans here right now. Again, not a lot of movement, a lot of ball passing around the perimeter, but no dribble penetration drives or quick buckets here.
And not a whole bunch of motion underneath the rim either. That time, though, Miller goes inside to Cole Clements. He can't get it to fall. Bo Wolf with the hustle and the rebound, but he gets it stripped away. Give credit to Wolf for the rebound, but I'm going to give credit to Evan Rice on the steal.
Again, you got a 5'10" kid coming in there getting your offensive board again. Rockets must tighten that up.
Good what a give and go, but it didn't quite capitalize. Rice got the pass from Bauer, who cut to the baseline. Was that $10 move, 5-cent finish, unfortunately. Bo Wolf with the mid-range jumper, and it's good. Wolf in the paint. Pulled up and capitalized for the Trojans. Now 12-3 is the lead as they trap. And Zach Putnam goes down, and he's going to get called for the travel. Referee's definitely letting him play.
Yeah, kind of got in a little trouble there. His teammate brought the second defender over there, kind of trapped him in there, and unfortunate turnover there.
6.5 to go in the first. 12-3 is the lead for Tusky Valley.
I tell you, Tusky Valley's key right now is, again, limiting those turnovers. And if that happens, they put themselves in a good chance.
Isaac Matthews, and he shuffled the feet. You were saying.
Got another freshman there, Isaac Matthews again, and he knew what he wanted to do, just couldn't get his feet going there fast enough.
We've seen that a couple times, and, it happens. You have an idea of exactly what you're going to do with the ball, but it doesn't quite come to fruition in front of you, and you kind of panic and shuffle the feet. It does happen. Sometimes a hard call, but really think Matthews, that one was pretty obvious. Conotton Valley delivers to Gallagher, and it is swatted away by John Leffler, so Rockets will retain possession.
Tell you, John's done a nice job locking him down to this point, and again, his length and his long arms has really been bothering Gage there.
What a find for Evan Rice. Gage Gallagher cuts to the paint, and he will score his second basket of the first quarter. Gallagher, no fear on that cutting to the basket, although Conotton Valley does have the size disadvantage, or at least the height disadvantage, against the Trojans. Matthews will drive and give it off to Miller. He'll kick it out, right side. Kuykendall, three-point shot, and it is perfect. Cole Kuykendall hits from deep for the first time this game.
Oh, the net, okay.
Oh, I was wondering what we were doing there, as Zach Putnam will correct it.
I thought Joe was going to jump up there and grab it for him.
Well, Joe went to the other side of the court now.
I saw it coming. I said, nope, not doing it. I can't jump over a wet napkin, fellas.
We could have got you a chair from the bench, and you could have stood on it.
Then I would have fell and broke my neck.
There you go.
Probably needed 2 chairs.
That's for Chris, because Chris is like 5'6".
15-5 is your score. 5:10 to go in the second. Conotton Valley with possession. What a drive by Zach Putnam, but he went a little too wild. John Leffler had it on the rebound, went out of bounds, and they are going to say it's still Conotton Valley ball. So Leffler with the rebound, but just couldn't keep his feet in bounds.
Again, Rockets looking for a second scorer right now and really struggling to find that guy who's going to put the ball in the basket.
Putnam to Rice. Rice going to body his way in. No good there as he left that shot well short. John Leffler has it, and I think they're going to get Cole Eady on the foul. Leffler with his third rebound now, and Eady with his first foul.
Cole just kind of in that awkward position of just can't help, was going for the rebound, got caught in there close to him, and, tried to strip the ball, and unfortunate foul for him.
You're committed, and you're like, well, I got to get the ball now.
Absolutely.
And it's too late. I've already had too much contact. 10-point lead for the Rockets. Sorry, for the Trojans against the Rockets from the home of the Rockets.
There you go.
I'll make it complicated for you.
Beautiful facility of the Rockets.
What a block there. Brooks Bauer from behind John Leffler, and he swats it. Here comes Bauer, going to try to go coast to coast, hard off the glass, no good. Silas Miller with the board, and here comes Tusky Valley. Miller has it, dribbles back out to slow things down. Pass, left corner, Kuykendall on the way, no good. Rebound, Cole Clements again. Hands it off, Gage Provance. Provance loses his footing, gets it away to John Leffler. Low block shot, and it's good. John Leffler ignores the tight defense and scores with one off the glass.
His first basket of the game. Nice basket, good hard drive.
I have Clements down for 4 offensive rebounds already. Bauer trapped in the corner. It's Miller and Kuykendall, and they're going to get John Leffler for the foul, I do believe. And sure enough, that is who they're going to call it on.
Be his first foul.
Joe, I looked at John Leffler's name. Joe, by your view down there with Conotton Valley, a couple possessions here back-to-back where they've really struggled. What do you think the Rockets need to do to try to get on the right track on that side of the ball?
Just take care of the basketball as they just turn another one over as Provance lays it up and in for another basket for Tusky Valley. 19-5 now, Tusky Valley over Conotton Valley. You got to be patient, got to get a great shot. They got to stop turning the ball over, rushing shots. They're taking it inside when there's 2 or 3 defenders, kick it back out and get a great shot.
Rice with the unfortunate turnover there, and Provance with the quick reaction. Putnam drops it, goes to Gallagher, though. He's guarded by Provance. Gallagher drives baseline, and he's going to get 2 shots. I think for Gallagher, that was just nothing more than, I want to go to the foul line, man. I don't think I'm going to make this, but I'm going to make you make contact on me.
I tell you what, I give him a lot of props right now. Like I said, his team's struggling scoring right now, and to your point, he's doing everything in his power to make sure he can get his team, keep them in the game here.
Looks like for Tusky Valley, Kanan Bradford going to come back on. Free throw up and good for Gallagher. Give him 5 in this first half. 3.5 to go in the second. That free throw made it 19-6. Checking back in, it was Bradford, and sitting down is Clements. Clements, Aaron, 7 points, 4 rebounds in the first half. I'd say you're doing all right.
I tell you what, Cole's really come on, I'd say, the last couple of weeks. Again, it's that getting that confidence together, getting your legs under you. Again, he's really played that role of whatever you need, I'll do for this team, and he becomes a vital aspect of these Trojans moving forward.
Next free throw was no good. For Gallagher, was knocked out of bounds for Rice. So Tusky Valley takes over. Miller blocked by Damon Reardon.
Great defense there by the Rockets, especially Damon. Again, the defense is what's going to keep them in the game this time, and the more of those you can pull off, the better chance you got coming back into it.
19-6, 3 minutes to go. Entry pass is plucked away. It's Silas Miller, and he's going to try to go coast to coast. Passes out. Cole Kuykendall now to John Leffler, and Trojans slowing things down again. Leffler wanted to go to Provance. Good defense for Conotton Valley, but they forgot about Kuykendall, who couldn't quite make him pay on the other side. Zach Putnam with the rebound. Couple open opportunities for Tusky Valley they have not been able to capitalize on, but I'm sure they will not complain about that 13-point lead they currently enjoy, as Putnam has it guarded closely by Kuykendall.
Yeah, if you're Coach Seitz, you don't want to be settling for that outside shot, and then keep pounding in the middle and forcing fouls and make your free throws.
Reardon now has it on the left side. Entry pass and quick hands for Bradford, and it's going to be not quite saved for Silas Miller as he'll go crashing into his own bench, but he'll come right back up. What good luck for Miller as he hit the only chair that was open on that Tusky Valley sideline.
I'd be telling my teammates, you're supposed to catch me too.
And for a second there, I really thought Silas broke the chair, but he didn't. So Conotton Valley retains possession. I don't think they'll charge players if you accidentally break a chair.
They've done this facility right, Nick. They have breakaway chairs.
Breakaway chairs. Pass from Reardon to Putnam. They can't connect. Another turnover for the Rockets.
You can see right now, not a lot of movement in those Rockets right now, and they just look like a tired team right now. And again, they're going to have to go in at halftime, regather themselves here, and come out fire in the third and fourth quarter.
Joe, I think you just played your hand there, though, because you might have just had $1 million idea, but you shared it with the world.
Hey,
turnover. Rockets force a turnover with Evan Rice as he will capitalize on the other side. Anyway, you were saying, Joe.
Not sure how comfortable they would be.
No,
but
not
breakaway
very.
chairs, kind of like the WWE, the breakaway tables and stuff. Kind of breakaway chair so nobody gets hurt.
You mean that's not real?
Oh, it's real.
Oh, okay.
Really fake.
It's real. What a drive there for Cole Clements. Can't capitalize, though. Kanan Bradford grabs the rebound and a foul. So I think Bradford will be stepping to the line. Rice gets his first foul of the game. Another story of this one so far, Aaron, the turnover battle well in the favor of Conotton Valley, and that's been rough for them to well in the favor of Tusky Valley, I should say.
Yep.
And that's been rough for them to weather that storm. Part of the reason they've only got the 8 points up on the board.
Again, the two big things we really preach, especially, are your free throws and your turnovers. And if you can split those, you're going to be close. If you can't, if one team's got them over the other, it's going to be a long night.
Both free throws from the Ferris Chevrolet foul line. Again, easy for me to say. We're cashed in there, and for Conotton Valley, going to get a timeout from head coach Jeremy. Edie Putnam was trapped. It'll be a 30-second timeout. Big Z Sports will take it with them.
The certified public accountants at Niedenthal & Company believe in the value of relationships. Niedenthal & Company has been in business for over 50 years in your community, helping individuals and businesses grow. Niedenthal & Company can help manage and prepare your payroll, plan your estate, and prepare your business and personal income taxes. Stop into the Niedenthal facility on North Worcester Avenue in Dover and become a valued client today.
Welcome back to the Rocket Center, where Tusky Valley leads 21-8 against Conotton Valley. And Rockets trying to weather the storm here in their second game of the Conotton Valley Classic. Joe Geckler, what was said in those timeouts for both teams?
I snuck my head in both timeouts. Coach Seitz happy with the intensity. He said, let's finish out strong. Coach Addy, on the other hand, said, hey, let's get a couple baskets here before the half, and let's regroup here at halftime.
13 points is the lead for Conotton Valley. Welcome back to our presentation by DAC Vitamins and Minerals in the Conotton Valley Classic. About 1:05 to go before halftime.
Yeah, if you're the Rockets, you can get this lead down to single digits. You're in great shape at this point, so I'm sure that's their goal right now.
Bauer has it, goes to Reardon. Reardon with a step back there, guarded closely, though, by Loeffler. Poked away by Silas Miller, and what a play. Miller got it away from Bauer. He will go up and off the glass. No good. Great defense there from Reardon, but it's rebounded by Wolf, swatted by Clements. Sorry, swatted by Reardon, I should say. But they're going to get him for the foul.
Little rough down there, Joe, again.
Yeah, they both of these teams are crashing the boards hard on layups as Cole Clements goes to the backdrop. Silas Miller hit the basketball hoop here out of bounds. Yeah, the stanchion, and then Cole Clements takes a shot too on the rebound. So pretty physical underneath.
Definitely letting them play there as it was.
Looks like we've got some blood here on Silas.
It looks like on his right elbow maybe. Probably from hitting the back. I'm serious. They probably hitting the maybe a little mat burn or something.
There is padding on those things, but it's not very soft, especially when they're new like they are here at the Rocket Center. Free throw, no good that time either for Clements. Battle for it. Evan Rice bullies his way in for his third rebound. Rockets pushing it up. Putnam, entry pass. Rice, blocked. And dribbled out of bounds. Long wait for the whistle by the official there, and they are going to say it was Conotton Valley ball. We were standing here in complete silence thinking, where are we going here? Looks like the Rockets are going to keep possession, though. Rice inbounds to Reardon, and it's picked off. Cole Kuykendall cuts in front of Brooks Bowers. Easy finish at the rack. It's a Parkway quick lane drive to the basket. Kuykendall with 5. Kuykendall, by my count, has one steal in this one. Tipped into the air by Tusky Valley, picked up by Wolf, but he will go out of bounds in front of the scorer's table. Actually traveled, didn't get the ball down in time.
Oh, clock's still going.
I think he was more worried about not slamming into the scorer's table. So Conotton Valley will have possession here.
Going to have a clock adjustment here, I believe.
That looks like what they are talking about right now. Not sure what they're going to take it back to, but
it was up close to 12 seconds when they blew the whistle, and it just kept running.
You almost had it perfect there, Joe.
I'll tell you what, he is on it.
He is on it.
Man.
Drive for Putnam goes to Rice. 7 seconds. Stolen from behind. It's Cole Kuykendall. He's going to deliver it down the court. John Leffler, and it's good. Kuykendall with his second steal. John Leffler with his second basket. And the Trojans lead 25-8 at the midway point. As we will now head into the First National Bank of Denison halftime report. Joe Geckler going to try to catch up with Trojans head coach Terry Seitz as he talks with one of his players, Gage Provance. Always some good teaching moments pretty much at any point you get. And one thing we love about Coach Seitz, always looking for those teaching moments, and Joe's got them down there.
Coach, a little bit of a slow start. You take an early timeout. You kind of get into the guys about their effort and their energy. It changed there after that timeout.
I hope so, and I'm going to go down and say a few choice words down here in the locker room too, just because our effort's been a thing the whole first half, and it can't be the second half. We cannot take these guys lightly. I mean, I know we're up 25-8 right now, but a couple buckets, they're right back in it. They've got a guy that hit 5 3-pointers in a game yesterday.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck.
Thank you very much.
Guys.
Thank you, Joe, as Coach Seitz straightforward and to the point there. His team leads 25-8, but wants to see a little bit more effort as we head into more basketball from the Rocket Center. Big Z Sports is back from the PAC Drilling Mobile Studios after this.
The First National Bank of Denison appreciates the hard work and dedication area athletes exhibit to be the best they can be for their team. We follow that same philosophy with our customers, working hard to build personal relationships and making our services convenient. The First National Bank of Denison's community involvement is important to us, and we love supporting our local schools. The First National Bank of Denison, with offices in Denison, Dover, Jeanette Hutton, South Broadway, and Schunbrunn in New Philadelphia. We have our roots where others have their branches. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hi, this is Gian McInturf. For the past 30 years, the residents in and around Tuscarawas County have made the call to the realtors and staff at McInturf Realty for buying and selling of residential and commercial properties. We truly live in a great community, and in all those communities, there's nothing better than high school basketball. For myself and all the agents and staff at McInturf Realty, we would like to wish all the area athletes good luck this season, and make the call to McInturf Realty at 330-364-SOLD, or find us online at McInturfRealty.net.
Located in the rolling hills of Holmes County, Keim Home Center is the destination and trusted source for your home, building, and woodworking needs. And we are now offering appliances. At Keim, you'll find major kitchen and laundry appliance brands such as General Electric, Whirlpool, Speed Queen, and much more. Our sales and service teams can help with product selection, delivery, installation, ongoing maintenance, and repair. Give us a call or stop by today. Keim, built on trust since 1911.
Rosenberry Towing, located in New Philadelphia, has been Tuscarawas County's longest operating towing and recovering provider since 1967. Rosenberry offers a full range of equipment to handle any size job at any time while being trained and certified to perform safely and efficiently. Some services offered include light and heavy towing, equipment transfer, and a 60-ton rotator service. Need a tow or heavy lift? Call Rosenberry Towing at 330-343-3333 or online at rosenberrytowing.com for a full list of services.
Halftime from the Rocket Center between the Trojans and Rockets. It's the First National Bank of Denison halftime show, and Aaron Stump. We were treated to some good defense for the Tusky Valley Trojans, but it was a rough one for the Conotton Valley Rockets, and something that you said pregame I think is holding true for Conotton Valley, unfortunately.
Yeah, I think last night's or yesterday's games, again, it's hard playing a game and coming back the next day. Again, you're stiff, you're tired, your muscles are tired. And I give the Rockets a lot of credit. They have been busting their tails out here. Gage Gallagher's been doing his best to score. They've limited him to 5 points. The Rockets only have 8 points for the half, but I think the big problem, again, you see a lot of their shots falling short. And where they're really getting hurt is on the rebounding, both on the offensive and defensive end. Again, Cole Clements has been a monster for Tusky Valley there on the offensive boards. And I think you got some stats there to back that up.
7 points, 4 rebounds. I think they were all offensive, 2 blocks, and a steal.
Wow.
I think he's done plenty in the first half.
Yeah, that's what you call a complete game for the big guy. Again, I'm sure Coach Seitz is, like he said, he's got some things he wants to let him know about, but I'm sure he's going to hype him up and tell him to keep going for another 2 quarters.
Biggest stories from the stat lines for these, Tusky Valley only hitting about 39% of their shots in the first half and 1 for 7 from deep, something the head coach Seitz will definitely want to make mention. However, they have forced 14 Conotton Valley turnovers, and the Rockets have shot just 3 of 16 from the floor. Don't really need to say much else in terms of why this score is 25-8.
Well, and that's exactly right. And again, it becomes a mental thing, after a while. When your legs don't go, your entire body doesn't go, and that's when usually the turnovers start popping up too. So, again, I assume, like I said, Coach 80's in there. He's having a good talk with his guys. There's a lot of pride with this Conotton Valley team right now. So, again, I anticipate them coming out the third quarter, trying to turn it up to the best of their ability and trying to make this a game in the second half.
How about this for you too, Aaron Stump? 2 steals for Silas Miller, 2 steals for Gage Provance, and 2 steals for Cole Kuykendall. They have been blitzing them on defense.
Again, big thing they've been doing is trying to trap a lot for that first half. And again, when you don't move, it's really easy to trap, and you're going to have a lot of those steals. And again, one of the things I'm sure Coach Seitz happy about right now is the amount of people that have stats right now. They spread the scoring out, they spread the steals out, the rebounding out, and a lot of guys are contributing on right now. Right now I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys in the scoring column just for the first and second quarter for the Trojans, and that says a lot about how well they distribute the ball.
For Conotton Valley, we'll see what they can dial up here as they head into the second half, trailing 25-8 on their home court as a part of the Conotton Valley Classic. Again, if you've tuned in for this broadcast as we join you live from Bowerston, a big thank you, and a thank you to TMK Valley Propane, DAC Vitamins and Minerals, the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, and Altman Hospital. And don't forget, after Aaron Stump and myself step away after this game, we've got 2 more ahead with Chris Cale, Shannon Thomas. I do believe Adam Soweski also coming out here for the 2 other broadcasts that we will have this evening. But don't go anywhere, as we've got more basketball between Tusky Valley and Conotton Valley coming out of the First National Bank of Denison halftime report. Big Z Sports returns after this.
Tailgating season is here, so why not do it in style with a new car, truck, or SUV from Parkway Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Dover. Choose a winning game plan when you bring your trade and ask about great financing options on any car, truck, or SUV on the lot. Joel and the Parkway CDJR team will help you shop and find the best deal for you. No hassle and no stress. Football season is the perfect time for a great deal, so pick a winner at Parkway Dodge Jeep Ram in Dover today. Your way, the right way. Visit ParkwayChryslerDodgeJeepRam.com and drive forward.
If your New Year goals include protecting your family or business with life insurance, then I'd like to help. For over 8 years, Wallace & Associates Insurance Agency has been providing clients with a variety of products to fit your needs and your budget. Give Justin a call at 330-874-7117. That's 330-874-7117 to review your options. Or you can find me on Facebook by searching for Wallace & Associates Insurance Agency. That's Wallace & Associates Insurance Agency. Let's protect what you value most.
Planning your next vacation or home improvement project and worried about managing expenses? CSB can help with that. Setting a goal is the first step to achieving your vision, and CSB's Money Manager tool helps you get started. Whether you are recovering from Christmas spending or preparing to send kids to college, the Personal Financial Management tool helps you set goals, track your spending, and monitor your progress. Money Manager is available within CSB's online banking. Check it out today. The Commercial and Savings Bank, member FDIC.
Dr. Nathan Springer is in the business of making smiles, specializing in braces and Invisalign for children and adults. Dr. Springer provides smiles that can be recognized anywhere. Just look at the winning smile on some of the players. Compliments of Dr. Nathan Springer Orthodontics. Hey, that smile of pride on the face of mom and dad might be from Dr. Springer too. Dr. Nathan Springer Orthodontics, in the business of making smiles, at 107 Ray Avenue Northeast in New Philadelphia.
Welcome back to the Rocket Center, where Tusky Valley leads 25-8, heading in to the second half. And big shout out again to Conotton Valley for hosting a weekend of basketball here. 7 total games. You know, Big Z Sports bringing you 6 of those 7, and great hospitality, great environment. And what a perfect place, what a perfect way to really break in the Rocket Center. We get this kind of competition.
You know, the fun part of it, when you see people from Conotton Valley here, how proud they are of this facility.
Oh, and have every right to be.
And I've seen a bunch of people here, and hey, have you seen this? Have you seen this? Have you seen this? And everyone's just been so hospitable here. They've been very proud to show off their facilities. And, you know, I hope this community realizes how lucky they are and takes care of this facility and really displays the amount of pride that this place deserves and that all these volunteers are trying to portray right now, doing a fabulous job with.
How many high schools do you know have an indoor walking track, a weight facility, a basketball, a gymnasium,
bowling?
And a bowling alley, and conference room, and I think there was something else, and I can't remember what it is, in one place? It's amazing.
Yeah, and they didn't skip on any of it. I mean, it's a beautiful facility, and whoever designed this and worked to put this together ought to be very proud.
Definitely. Well, we've got some more basketball coming up here from Bowerston as Tusky Valley well in control after the first half. They lead 25-8. High scorer for the Trojans was Cole Clements with 7. Also John Leffler with 4. Take that back. Cole Kuykendall actually next in line with 5. Then Leffler with 4. 3 for Silas Miller, 2 for Bo Wolf, 2 for Gage Provance, and 2 for Kanan Bradford. Nice balanced attack for Tusky Valley so far. I'm sure Coach Seitz, though, will want to see a little bit more improvement on their shooting percentage. For Conotton Valley, the leading scorer was 5 for Gage Gallagher, 2 for Evan Rice, and 1 for Brooks Bauer. That's all the scoring that they had so far. They're going to have to start knocking down more shots.
Well, again, like you said on the Trojan side, they settled for a lot of outside shots. Went 2 for 5 from the free throw line, and again, I'm sure Coach is going to be looking to pounding that inside a little bit more.
So as we get ready for the second half of basketball here again, a big thank you to all of our presenting sponsors for this weekend of basketball: TMK Valley Propane, the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, Altman Hospital, and DAC Vitamins and Minerals. Of course, we're joining you from the PAC Drilling mobile studio. Conotton Valley will start off with possession here as the Rockets get the ball in to Zach Putnam, who's guarded by Bo Wolf. And we are underway once again from Conotton Valley. Good defense there by Leffler, maybe too good a defense, as I think he's going to get nailed for the foul there as he grabbed a hold of Gage Gallagher.
End up being his second foul, team first for the second half, and kind of wonder if the official's going to want to tighten this up just a little bit starting out the third quarter.
I'm happy I said good, tight defense, and the whistle blew immediately. I was like, yeah, well, not quite great defense then, I guess. Pass goes to Rice right in front of the Conotton Valley bench. Cole Eady has it, trying to go entry pass to Gallagher. He'll dribble off to his right, stop, gives it off to Rice. Nice find. Rice hits it from the right side. And that's the first three-point field goal for Conotton Valley in this one. 25-11 now.
Again, if you're the Rockets, you're just trying to get that lead down to single digits. That's a great way of doing it. Get a stop here and get back going.
Give and go outside from Silas Miller out to Bo Wolf. No good. Evan Rice with another rebound. That will be Rice's third rebound of the game. Putnam now gives it off to Gallagher. 7 minutes to go in the third. 14-point game. Nice find to Gallagher on the right block. Gets some contact, and he'll somehow ignore it and get it to fall. Gage Gallagher with a Parkway quick lane drive to the basket. And quickly, almost back down to that single-digit game you were talking about there, Aaron.
Again, little inexperience with Gage Provance there. Again, a freshman playing defense right there. Never turned his head, lost control, or lost sight of the ball. And, again, Coach Seitz will get on him for it, and he'll learn from that.
Bo Wolf, right side, guarded by Brooks Bauer. Wolf nearly lost his footing there, but was able to stay up on his feet. Ball makes its way to Miller. Overall, for the senior, nice game, but quiet game for what we normally see out of him for the Trojans. It's just been that good team effort you've seen from Tusky Valley, something they absolutely have to have down the stretch, getting closer to tournament time.
Good. Right now, the defense.
Clements drives in hard and a lot of contact with Eady, and it goes out of bounds, and they're just going to say Tusky Valley ball. I figured something was getting called.
Yeah, that's Joe, a little rough down there the third quarter again, huh?
Yeah, they're staying physical under the hoop, and it's going to stay that way, I think, the whole game. Both these teams like the physicality.
Inbound play for Tusky Valley makes its way to John Leffler, and he will score first points of the second half for the Trojans. Drives down the other way is Brooks Bauer. He can't capitalize. John Leffler with the rebound.
Again, I think there's a prime example. Again, Brooks did a great job penetrating there and just unfortunately didn't have the legs.
What a job for Silas Miller on that Parkway quick lane drive to the basket. Body control to a T on that one.
Again, right there's the difference. You got one team hitting those layups and the other one struggling right now.
Putnam drops on the ground. Timeout going to be called for Conotton Valley, though. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. Big Z Sports will take it with them and return right after this.
Sammy Sue's Barbecue on Front Street in Dover offers a menu full of house-smoked meats, including choices like ribs, chicken, steak, and pork. Sammy Sue's takes pride in knowing that everything on the menu is made fresh in their kitchen with the freshest ingredients. Sammy's also offers a variety of specials all week long, including the popular wing nights every Tuesday and Thursday. Find Sammy Sue's Barbecue on Facebook for a full list of daily specials and everything they have to offer.
Based on a foundation of trust and integrity, Jeff Wallach LLC is a family-owned and operated company proudly serving the greater Northeast Ohio and surrounding communities with experience in residential and commercial projects. The pursuit of quality workmanship and commitment to superior customer service has positioned Jeff Wallach LLC as a respected installer of seamless siding, spouting, and replacement windows and doors for more than 25 years. Turn your vision into a reality by visiting jeffwallachllc.com.
Out of the timeout here, Big Z Sports with Tusky Valley leading 29-13 down to Joe Geckler, who was in the huddle for both those teams.
Yeah, Coach Sice says, hey, let's keep the intensity up, keep rebounding the basketball, take care of the basketball. And Coach 80 says, hey, let's not turn the ball over. Let's get some great shots here. Let's get back into this game. We're not down that much, but we can get back into it.
5.5 to go in the third here, and Zach Putnam nearly got away with a walk there, but the Rockets will retain possession. 29-13, Trojans lead. Conotton Valley trying to defend their home court here as a part of the Conotton Valley Classic. Brooks Bauer somehow gets it to fall. My goodness, Brooks Bauer going to step to the line for a chance for one more, and Bauer, Aaron, I'm going to have you try to explain to me how in the world he got that one to go in.
That's with Bo hanging on his arm. He put that one in. So great effort, great shot, and let's see if he can follow up with the and one.
Some serious English on that ball to get that to go in.
Could not get the free throw to fall. It'll be John Leffler who picks it up. Trap defense for the Rockets there, not going to work. As here comes Tusky Valley. Silas Miller has it. Bo Wolf dribbles through the defense there. Under 5 minutes to go in the third. It's a 14-point ball game now for Tusky Valley. Still can't get over that Brooks Bauer drive. My goodness, John Leffler drives baseline, no good. Tight defense. Gage Gallagher gets the rebound there, and give him credit for getting the hands up there and altering the shot.
You know, Joe was saying earlier, if you want to go in there, you better go in there hard and strong. And, again, John a little weak with that one, and he'll learn from it and put the next one up a little bit stronger.
That might be the first kicked ball I've ever seen that somehow the defender got it to go straight up in the air. It was Bo Wolf who denied the pass from Rice, and he literally put it straight up in the air. Pass back to Gallagher. It was a long 2-point shot. No good. Rice will grab the rebound, and he'll try to finish, but good tight defense. Bo Wolf's going to grab the rebound. And there's a turnover. Brooks Bauer grabs it, puts it up, and I guess he got fouled there on that one. Not sure who. I guess Silas Miller was down there with him. I didn't even see the Tusky Valley player.
They're going to give that one to Bo again on that one. That'll be just his second one.
I thought Bo was down the court there for that one. I went, what in the world happened? Stepping to the line, Brooks Bauer. He's going to try to atone for the missed and one he had. And his first one from the Ferris Chevrolet free throw line is good. Give Bauer 3 in the second half, 4 for the ball game.
Again, he's had a great third quarter coming out here and giving it all he's got here. Full effort.
Kanan Bradford checks in. John Leffler sits down. Next free throw was short. But you see, Brooks Bauer, I think, uses these rims every now and again. He knew exactly what kind of spin to put on it.
That's the friendly confines of the Rocket Center if you're the Conotton Valley.
29-17. Conotton Valley's chipped away a little bit here. Tusky Valley has been outscored so far 9-4 in the second half. Miller, entry pass to Clements, back out. Provance, 3-point shot is good. Gage Provance punishes the Conotton Valley defense for playing a little lax there on the perimeter.
Again, that's a big shot for that freshman as well. Give him a little confidence moving into the game here.
Gallagher drives, kicks it back to Putnam. Putnam's going to drive into the corner. Got cut off there by Kuykendall. Back out to Bauer, and they're going to say Miller touched it last, so it's going to stay Rocket ball. Miller put his hands up in the air like, dude, I did not touch that, I swear. It's amazing how often you get the players who say they never are the ones who touched it last. Gallagher inbounds to Putnam, through his legs. Nice way to go around. Kuykendall tried a scoop shot, no good. They're going to say it was tipped by a Tusky Valley player and out of bounds, so Conotton Valley retains possession.
So you got Coach Seitz trying to extend his bench right now. Right now you got 3 freshmen on the court for the Trojans.
Good lessons here, good teaching moments. Silas Miller nearly gets his hand on that one. Inbound went to Cole Eady, who went off to Bauer. Bauer to Eady. Eady dribbles around left. Nice play design there as they got Bauer wide open. He couldn't capitalize. Ball's tipped away. Still battling for it. Bauer and Bradford. And somehow Caden Bradford gets on it. And we're going to get a foul called on Bradford, actually.
Wow.
Coach Terry Seitz is not happy about that one. And sure enough, it's the 3rd foul for Caden Bradford for the Trojans.
You almost hate to see a foul on both players. Just incredible hustle on that. Just going after the ball right now. And, again, I'm not sure on that one.
Guaranteed strawberries. You know exactly what I'm talking about, too, when you're hitting the floor like that. 3 minutes to go here in the third, 32-17, the lead for Tusky Valley. Tight defense for the Trojans. It's going to pay off. Gage Provance with the steal. Cole Eady now with the foul for Conotton.
Looks like his 2nd for the game.
Three minutes to go here in the third. 15 points still the lead for the Trojans. 4 team fouls for Tusky Valley. Just 1 for Conotton Valley here in the second. Provance thought about another step-up three-point shot. Thought better of it, though. Miller has it. Conotton Valley going back to that switching off zone defense there. Provance will pull it up from deep. No good. Gallagher on the rebound for the Rockets.
Good, nice box out and defensive rebound there.
What a play for
Great
Silas
steal.
Miller. Another steal for him. He pulled it right away from Brooks Bauer, delivers it underneath, and he had Caden Bradford, but a heads-up play for Zach Putnam to knock it out of bounds.
Again, great hustle by the Rockets there. Good. They're down by 15 right now, but there's no quitting this team, and a lot of pride.
A lot of pride for both these programs as they're scrapping it out in this one, giving everybody a big treat there as the inbound pass was way out of bounds, but Coach Seitz did call timeout as they could not get that one to go. So that is a full timeout, and Big Z Sports will take it with them. Again, Tusky Valley leading 32-17.
Make your dream home a reality with Designer Stone Company in Port Washington. They offer granite and quartz countertops, custom made to fit your home. Explore Designer Showroom to discover the possibilities for your new kitchen or bath. The Designer Stone Company is on Facebook and conveniently located on State Route 36 in Port Washington.
Back to the Rockets Center, 32-17 is the lead. Tusky Valley over Conotton Valley as the Rockets have actually chipped away here a little bit. Aaron Stump, it's a 15-point deficit. That might still sound pretty bad, but considering at your halftime mark it was 17-point, you are still making headway, but you took a long time to do that. That's the unfortunate part for the Rockets.
If you're Coach Eady, that's the big thing. You just, again, win the quarter, and there's a lot to be said for that. And, again, there's a lot of coaches that'll coach that way. Don't worry about the score right now. Just win the quarter and control the things that you can control right now. And, again, their effort's still there. You see a lot of shots falling short, which is usually a result of tired legs. But, again, just keep chipping, win the quarter.
Inbounding the ball for Tusky Valley was Cole Clements. Ball makes its way to Silas Miller, nearly ripped away by Putnam. Tusky Valley keeping the ball on the perimeter there, working it around, just trying to find the open shooting lane. And Silas Miller thought he had it from deep, no good. Caden Bradford grabs the board.
That's the biggest thing when you play a zone defense. It is very difficult to box everybody out unless you throw the ball away.
Silas Miller with the turnover there. Couldn't quite connect with Caden Bradford. You've done that multiple times today in both games. You know that? You've said something and the immediate opposite happens. It's actually impressive. Damon Reardon checking in. Cole Eady sitting down. So Tusky Valley still pressuring them on defense. Tusky pressuring Conotton Valley, I should say. Bauer dribbles right around Miller. He's going to go all the way in, try to deliver it back door to Damon Reardon, who could not corral it. And it will go out of bounds. Another turnover for the green and yellow. 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Silas Miller is going to bring it up for Tusky Valley.
Like I said, that's been Conotton Valley's big downfall right now, just the turnovers. And, again, a lot of that just becomes the mental and side of it, and it's difficult.
Leffler has it, dribbles in, stops. He's double-teamed, goes back out to Miller. Miller now going to step up, dribble around. He'll find a streaking Leffler who came in behind him. No good. Zach Putnam's going to grab it for Conotton Valley. He's going to bring it up, stop at the foul line, and as they set up their offense. Conotton here, obviously, don't want to say not the time to panic, losing by 15, but a minute and a half left in the third. You're going to need some good possessions, as that time around Gage Gallagher couldn't find the bottom of the net. Cole Kuykendall to Silas Miller, and he got fouled. Evan Rice is going to get called for it. Wow, what a pass for Kuykendall.
Yeah, I tell you, good. Again, another freshman there. Really had nice vision there. Good hard pass up to Silas, and see if he can hit the bonus shot here.
Miller will step up to the Ferris Chevrolet free throw line. Puts it up and good. Miller with that straight-on free throw, almost a line drive.
Yeah, Silas has quietly got himself a little bit of game coming here again, doing some nice valuable points here.
Bauer has it, goes to Rice, left corner, three-point shot on the way, and it's good. Evan Rice comes back after getting called for that foul that he wasn't too happy about and says, I'll just get those 3 points back, no problem. Leffler has it, looking to go into the interior. Checking back into the game was Marcus McNichols. He was standing down there in the paint.
He had him.
Leffler now trying to go off to Bradford, but instead we'll have to dribble it back out. Conotton Valley, zone defense once again. Trying to trap him in the corner. That time they left an alley open for McNichols, and it's swatted away. Evan Rice with another steal, another turnover for Conotton Valley. Take it back, Tusky Valley. I'm going to keep messing that up. Zach Putnam brings it up now for the Rockets.
Tell you what, that's a foul on Cole Kuykendall. It's his first foul.
Have I been pronouncing that wrong the whole time? Oh, here comes Conotton Valley. 35-20 is your score. 25 seconds to go here in the third. Evan Rice has it. Guarded closely by McNichols. Might have got away with a bit of a shove there as he'll drive in hard on the right side. Mid-range jumper on the way. Thought he might have had Gallagher, but he couldn't find him. Bradford will pick it up for Tusky Valley. And here they come, Trojans. Leffler, pump fake, drives in. He'll spin back, though. And the ball will make its way to Silas Miller, who couldn't deliver from deep. Battle for the rebound, and it's going to be hauled in by Gallagher, but that is going to do it for the third quarter of play. So it remains 35-20 as we head to the final frame of this one from the Rocket Center. Big Z Sports is back after this.
The certified public accountants at Niedenthal & Company believe in the value of relationships. Niedenthal & Company has been in business for over 50 years in your community, helping individuals and businesses grow. Niedenthal & Company can help manage and prepare your payroll, plan your estate, and prepare your business and personal income taxes. Stop into the Niedenthal facility on North Wooster Avenue in Dover and become a valued client today.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in Sugar Creek, Strasburg, and downtown New Philadelphia, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes and teams good luck this fall.
Big Z Sports and Claxon Communications back from Bowerston down to Joe Geckler quickly as Tusky Valley leads 35-20. Anything said in either of those timeouts?
Yeah, Coach Seitz says, hey, let's keep up the intensity, doing a great job running our sets. Let's run some more here. Let's get some work in. We're up 15, take care of the basketball. Coach 80 from Conotton Valley says, hey, we're still in this. We got to force some turnovers and make some good shots.
Thank you for that, Joe, as we do head on to the fourth quarter here. Joining you from the PAC Drilling Mobile Studio, Tusky Valley kind of been in control since the very early onset of this game. Pass works its way around to Isaac Matthews.
Tell you, Coach Seitz really working on getting a lot of the bench play in there, and again, it's good seeing Isaac in there, and he's prominently a junior varsity player, getting some good, valuable varsity minutes right now.
Definitely is. Pass makes its way to Bo Wolf, who goes up and can't quite get it to fall, but he will draw the foul and head to the Ferris Chevrolet free throw line.
Looks like Damon Reardon's first foul of the game.
Coach Seitz is one of the funnest coaches to watch coach. He is so animated. I thought he was going to fall over the bench there just a minute ago. Did you see it too, Nick?
That's why I've had Aaron Stump talking here for the last few. Oh, boy. Okay. First free throw was good for Wolf. You can't say he's not passionate about the game. There's no way you can. Next free throw up and good for Wolf. I always like seeing the lefty basketball players. I feel like you don't see that very often.
Shoots with his wrong hand.
Really? Oh, yeah. I guess, yeah.
Don't tell my son that.
Yeah, exactly.
Or swing a golf club with the wrong hand.
He swings the wrong way. Yeah.
No, he swings the right way. Trust me.
Ball went out of bounds for Conotton Valley, so Tusky Valley takes over again, up by 17. Trap defense for the Rockets. Tusky Valley beats it. Provence drives in. Matthews, three-point shot on the way, off back iron. Rebound by McNichols, knocked away. Putnam has it, delivers it back off the chest of Rice. Now to Reardon. Try to keep up with that one at home.
A lot of pinball action on that one. Don't.
Gage Gallagher dribbling in fast and hard, and he gets it to fall. I think Gage Gallagher was falling from about the R in Rocket Center back here, and he controlled it all the way in.
He bounced off about every Trojan player down that court, down that one.
Well, we've seen Gage Gallagher on the football field, and he runs like a pinball and bounces off everybody. He just brought it to the basketball court. Ball went out of bounds. Conotton Valley with possession.
Tell you what, you just got to love his energy and passion right there, though. It is no stop and all go for him.
There is no quit at any point.
That's what it's all about.
6:30 to go in this ball game. Still a 15-point lead for Tusky Valley. Credit where credit is due for the Rockets. It has not been a pretty game at times, but I don't think there's been a single part where they've looked like they've given up at all. Gallagher delivers over Provence. He couldn't get it to fall. McNichols with the rebound. Provence, left side. Three-point shot for Matthews, and he couldn't find anything there. Evan Rice with the rebound. I think that's a set that actually Coach Seitz has called a couple times now, wanting to see Matthews probably get him some work out there from the perimeter.
Doing it again. He got the young players out there.
What a find there for Gallagher to Putnam to Reardon, and it's good, and there's the foul on McNichols, a chance for a three-point play.
Wow. What a great pass.
Found him right up over the top, who putting him a lot of credit, too, to have the wherewithal to deliver it underneath again to Reardon.
Yeah, that is
So that was a Parkway quick lane drive to the basket, and now a trip to the Ferris Chevrolet free throw line. Matthews and McNichols will sit. Miller and Leffler come back in for Tusky Valley.
Again, all effort for Conotton Valley right now, sticking right in there. And, again, you're at a 13-point deficit. And
Reardon can't get it to fall. Rice slaps it back, but unfortunately for him, it'll go into the hands of Bo Wolf. So it's a 13-point game now. 5:45 to go. Pass makes its way around the perimeter. Leffler in the corner, and it's good. John Leffler with a smooth-looking shot there from the corner, and he nails his first three-pointer of the game.
I tell you, John really becomes a vital part of this team. When he's playing and on his game, the Trojans are tough to beat.
Bauer drives to the foul line, stops, looks around, pump fake, and he traveled.
One too many there.
I like the idea for Brooks Bauer, but you got to dribble when you're doing that, Joe Geckler.
Yeah, that's kind of a vital key to the game, putting the ball on the court when you go to the hoop. But they had a good idea, just not legal.
Well, I chuckle with it, too, because in the NBA, if you're watching that game right now, that
was totally
that
legal.
Is legal.
Oh, yeah.
He had two more steps.
And then another dribble.
40-24 is now the lead for Tusky Valley. 5 1/4 in the fourth. As Miller still in the ball game for Tusky Valley. I'm with you, Aaron. He's had a quiet, good game. You know, he hasn't dominated, but he's done everything pretty much right in almost every facet.
And again, only a couple seniors on this team, but that's the value that a senior brings to any basketball team.
Another three-point shot from the opposite corner for John Leffler. He wanted to say, guys, I got the left side and the right side now.
I tell you what, he's Those baseline shots are not easy, and again, back-to-back shots and an important 6 points there on 2 threes.
Those baseline shots, especially in a different gymnasium than you're used to, because your backdrop's entirely different.
Good point.
That pass delivered, tried to go into Bauer, though he couldn't quite get it to fall, so it will be a turnover. Reardon and Edie will sit down for Conotton Valley. Look like Rice and Jared Peterson checking in for the first time for the Rockets. We saw him a little bit in that game number 1 for Saturday. We're going to get a timeout for the Trojans. We'll go ahead and take it with them. Big Z Sports is back with more high school basketball coming up after this.
This is RJ Jacobs from DAC Vitamins and Minerals. Did you know that DAC Vitamins and Minerals has more than 40 proven equine supplements that include daily multivitamins, joint, digestion, reproduction and fertility, calming, and many other specialty products? DAC also carries a complete line of livestock products called DAC Show Contender. Feed DAC Vitamins and Minerals to get the competitive edge in the show pen. We've been feeding champions since 1983.
When struggles seem too tough, when sickness takes a hold, when cancer picks a fight, when baby's on its way, when life throws you a curveball, we've got you. With nearly 130 years in your backyard, Altman knows you and knows your community better than anyone. We're your neighbors, your friends, your family, and we want you to be the healthiest you can be. Altman, we are ready. We've got you.
4.5 to go here in the fourth. Trojans lead the Rockets 43-24 from the Rocket Center in the Conotton Valley Classic. And Aaron Stump, you know, it's been one of those games where a lot of stuff gone right for Tusky Valley, a lot of things that they're going to want to improve on for Conotton Valley. It's been a rough one, but there are going to be teaching moments from it.
Yeah, I think like every game, again, he's got a lot of younger players in there. Again, they're learning some things in there. And, again, you want to be at your best come March and tournament run time. And, again, that's everyone's goal right now. And this is a prime opportunity to give those young guys some lessons, to extend your bench that may be needed down the road.
Joe Geckler, a lot of teaching moments down there for Coach Seitz. So we're going to get a violation there. Didn't get the ball in quickly enough, did Silas Miller. But you're seeing him constantly doing that, the teaching along the sideline in between every possession, and that's part of the reason that Tusky Valleys get the basketball program that they do year in and year out.
Yeah, the teaching aspect from Coach Seitz is amazing. Just listening to him, no matter if it's a good play, bad play, he's teaching. He's not yelling. You know, maybe in that first time out of the day he wasn't happy with their effort, so he's getting on them a little bit, but teaching for the most part. And he's got a lot of young kids that are playing here today, and he's teaching them as they go along. Say, hey, not where you're supposed to be. You got to be over here. You got to do what's right. And great job by Coach Seitz, though, as getting these kids ready for the next few years, not just the rest of the game or the rest of the season, but as they go on through their career.
Brooks Bauer on the drive there, and he got fouled. 4.25 to go in the fourth. Foul going to go on
John Leffler, his third.
7 fouls for Tusky Valley now, just 3 for Conotton. 1-and-1 opportunity here as now Conotton Valley has entered the bonus. First one is up and no good from the Ferris Chevrolet free throw line. Rebound going to get credited to Cole Clements. Haven't said his name much in the second half.
Yep, he's had a little quieter second half, but again, doing those little things.
Parkway, quick lane drive to the basket. How about that one for Silas Miller? He saw some flat-footed defense in front of him, and he just darted left, and there was nobody there. Bauer drives. Blocked by John Leffler. Here come the Trojans again. Delivers. Off to Clements, no good, but it's Caden Bradford with the follow and the score. Tusky Valley picking up the intensity here a little bit with 3.5 to go.
Talked about that offensive rebounding the board again. A couple points there again, and it's really hurt Conotton Valley throughout the game.
Gallagher's going to drive in on Provance, and Provance going to get called for the foul on that one.
Be his second foul.
Second foul for the freshman.
Looks like team 8th foul, and still in the 1-and-1 for the Rockets.
5 points for Provance. Don't have him down for a whole lot else outside of his points, but it's got to be an encouraging sign to see the minutes that the guard has been getting. No, he did have an assist in the first half there. Free throw for Gallagher was no good. He'll put up the next one, and that time it's off all parts of the rim again. Rebound to Clements. So Tusky Valley now should be in complete cruise control with a 23-point lead with under 3.5 to go. It'll be Miller, guarded closely by Rice. He goes down low. Bradford, one dribble. Goes to Miller and what a cut.
Nice cut.
What a find from Bradford to Miller. But the reaction time for the senior, he's showing that experience and that veteran presence out there on that play.
Again, Kane's another freshman, and again, he had the ball down there, didn't panic. Silas with a great cut down there and handed it right off to him, and great pass.
Peterson, first time we've called his name on offense for Conotton Valley. Putnam drives, ripped away by Leffler, but it's hauled in by Peterson, who's going to drive the lane, and he's going to score. Jared Peterson with a nice finish for his first points of this contest. Delivered down the left side quickly for Tusky Valley, and it's John Leffler again. Give him three-pointers in the second half, I should say.
He likes those baselines, doesn't he?
Now is he going to go off to the right again? That one dribbled off the foot of Zach Putnam, picked up by Cole Clements. Gage Provance has it in the corner, dribbles it around. Clements has it, drives in, off to Bradford. Low block, double-teamed, and they're going to get Evan Rice, I would imagine, on the hit from behind.
I tell you, we've been talking about the youth for Tusky Valley. Again, if you look at the Conotton Valley bench, too, and again, he's got a lot of his underclassmen in right now. And again, a lot of good, valuable minutes, learning how to play varsity basketball, hopefully taking it, at the end of the tournament and extending their season.
Speaking of youthful movement for Tusky Valley, checking into the game for the first time, Tyler Waltz, but also sophomore Marcus McNichols, freshman Isaac Matthews back in there, and Cole Kuykendall, the freshman, in there as well. So it's definitely the youth movement now. And Joe Geckler, quickly down to you again. Haven't had a lot of opportunities here in this second half as Bradford knocks down that free throw. But Tusky Valley came out, I think, with a clear mission here in the second half, and that was be improve upon but leave no doubt when you were coming into enemy territory about this game.
Yeah, like Coach Seitz said at halftime, as I talked to him, he said, hey, I'm going to go say a few choice things and see if it fires them up, and it absolutely has. They're up by almost 30 now here as the game winding down under 2 minutes. Yet another turnover for Conotton Valley.
Cole Kuykendall with the steal. Pass goes down into Bradford, and what a soft touch there. Kanan Bradford, the freshman, delivers on a finger roll there off the front of the rim. Don't see that very often in high school basketball.
Taking advantage of his playing time, gives him, 6 points in the fourth quarter here, and playing really well right now.
So Cole Eady has it. It is a 30-point lead now. Deep three-point shot. Brooks Bauer off back iron. Isaac Matthews grabs his first rebound. Again, a big thank you for tuning in with Big Z Sports as we have another contest coming to an end here for the Conotton Valley Classic. Again, don't go anywhere. We've got 2 more games this evening, so we've got you covered here from Bowerston in the Rocket Center. Minute 5 to go. Tusky Valley cruising their way to the 56-26 victory as it stands. Cole Eady with the steal, but he couldn't quite hold on to it, so it's going to go back to McNichols.
There's going to be a lot of good basketball yet today, and like I said, if you're tuning in, you will want to tune in for the next 2 games as well. They're going to be fabulous games.
So we'll get Chris Kale, Travis McClelland, and Shannon Thomas on that one. Evan Rice is going to grab a steal for the Rockets. He's going to drive in down low. It's good, and he's going to get a chance for one more. Rice with the steal. Not sure if I'm 100% right on this, though, Aaron, because sometimes my stat keeping isn't perfect, but I've got him for 3 steals now.
Well, I tell you what, and again, you just admire the hustle. You know these guys are tired. You know their legs are tired. You can see it out there. A lot of shots falling short. We've talked about it all game. But, again, just the pride that these guys have. The coaches motivating them. And, again, they're down. But, again, what a great lesson.
Levi Kuhn has checked into the game for Conotton Valley. And we have number 4. I actually do not have – Gavin Haney, the freshman off the JV roster for – the Rockets. So Matthews has it. 56-29. I would imagine that is going to be what your final score is here, as we'll see if the Trojans just dribble it out. Although with so many youthful faces out there on the court for the Trojans, you're kind of hard-pressed not to get them that experience to go ahead and want to give him that killer instinct early on, but looks like Coach Seitz has called off the dogs here as the final seconds tick away.
If you're a mom or dad or a grandparent, go score, go score, go score. But
pull up at the buzzer, do it.
Again, sportsmanship's the name of the game here right now, and a very business-like effort and victory for the Trojans today.
No doubt about that as Tusky Valley picks up the 56-29 victory in game number 2 on this Sunday part of the Conotton Valley Classic. Big output, big game all around for many of the Tusky Valley Trojans. No real one name you could pick out, as a lot of great effort from both sides. It's a round of applause here from the Conotton Valley and the Tusky Valley faithful here. Looks like Joe Geckler walking around down there, probably going to try to grab a hold of head coach Terry Seitz for the Trojans before they exit the court here. He's got to be happy with his team's big victory here and recovery after what might have been a little bit of a disappointing start to that contest. Looks like Joe does have Coach Seitz down there on the floor now.
Coach, you got away with a win here tonight. Intensity in the second half did pick up like you were going to preach at halftime. You're happy with your team's effort?
Yes, I am. We had some interesting conversations at halftime, and I just needed to pick these guys up. I don't know what it is, whether it's the weirdness of playing on a Sunday or, coming over here being the home team, playing the home team essentially. I just don't know what it was. Hey, nothing against Conotton Valley whatsoever. They play hard. They really do. They go after boards. They cut well. They're very well coached. So I knew this was going to be a tough game. We were just able to get some deflections, get some steals, and get out and go.
As a coach, is it harder on a back-to-back or a play a game, day off, play a game?
Oh, I think back-to-backs are really tough. I mean, when at this level, you really got to prepare for the other team a lot more than even working on your own stuff sometimes. So when you got back-to-back stuff, that's tough.
Coach, congratulations on the big win. We'll see you again down the road.
Thank you very much.
Guys.
Thank you, Joe, and a big thank you to head coach Terry Seitz for the Tusky Valley Trojans. Big Z Sports actually going to take a brief break here before we come back. We'll tally up some stats, and we'll go ahead and hand out our hardware before we clear off here and make way for the next broadcast from Bowerston. We're back after this.
All the way with TMK, service with a personal touch. We're your local guys for all your propane needs. You can count on us. We take pride in what we do and in serving you. TMK is the name you trust. All the way with TMK, service with a personal touch.
Hi, this is Phil with the Ford Parkway Quick Lane Service. When the vehicle that transports your team needs maintenance, you expect it to be done accurately and quickly so you can get back on the road. Don't get sidelined by your vehicle. When it comes to servicing your team's vehicle, let my all-star team at Parkway deliver you the winning combination to keep you on the road and safe for the long haul.
Is your vehicle banged up? Do you want fast, professional service to get you back on the road? This is Garrett Jacobs with AutoWorks Collision Center. We service cars, trucks, SUVs, and even semi-trucks and RVs. Whether you need auto glass replacement, paintless dent repair, assistance with warranty and insurance, or just a free estimate, AutoWorks has you covered. We even offer alignments for your heavy-duty vehicles like buses, motorhomes, and semis with our state-of-the-art Hunter alignment system. Call 330-878-4223. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Let AutoWorks of Strasburg work for you.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
Is there anything better than high school sports? Hi, this is Pat Ferris of Ferris Chevrolet Buick and Toyota. High school sports bring out the best in our schools and in our communities, and the people at Ferris have always believed in the importance of athletics and academics, just like we believe in the great cars and trucks we sell and service every day. Like high school sports, we're a great tradition in this area. Ferris, on the Wabash in New Philadelphia.
Ron's Heating and Cooling in Denison has been serving this great area since 1977. At Ron's, no matter what your needs, they can handle it. From heating and cooling to standby Generac generators, water heaters, tankless water heaters, mobile home equipment, duct cleaning, and 24-hour no-heat service. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you have to do is call 740-922-5252. Ron's Heating and Cooling proudly supports high school sports and would like to wish best of luck to all local athletes participating this season.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
The certified public accountants at Niedenthal & Company believe in the value of relationships. Niedenthal & Company has been in business for over 50 years in your community, helping individuals and businesses grow. Niedenthal & Company can help manage and prepare your payroll, plan your estate, and prepare your business and personal income taxes. Stop into the Niedenthal facility on North Worcester Avenue in Dover and become a valued client today.
First National Bank of Denison appreciates the hard work and dedication area athletes exhibit to be the best they can be for their team. We follow that same philosophy with our customers, working hard to build personal relationships and making our services convenient. The First National Bank of Denison's community involvement is important to us, and we love supporting our local schools. The First National Bank of Denison, with offices in Denison, Dover, Jeanette and Hutton, South Broadway, and Schunbrunn in New Philadelphia. We have our roots where others have their branches. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The certified public accountants at Niedenthal & Company believe in the value of relationships. Niedenthal & Company has been in business for over 50 years in your community, helping individuals and businesses grow. Niedenthal & Company can help manage and prepare your payroll, plan your estate, and prepare your business and personal income taxes. Stop into the Niedenthal facility on North Worcester Avenue in Dover and become a valued client today.
Welcome back to Bowerston. Final time for Nick McWilliams and Aaron Stump for Big Z Sports on this afternoon into this evening, as we will be stepping away now to hand things over to Chris Cale, Shannon Thomas, and Travis McClellan. But first things first, a little more housekeeping to do here, as we have some more awards to give away. And Aaron Stump, it was a difficult one for us on this one for who to give away to the Ron's Heating and Cooling Defensive Player of the Game, because let's face it, a lot of the Trojans had some standout performances. However, we ended up going with the senior leader for Tusky Valley, who also led the team in defensive rebounds and threw in a couple steals while he was at it.
Yeah, again, I think Coach Seitz is going to be proud of this one. You had guys that stepped up the first half. You had guys stepped up the second half. And, again, a very complete team-like business win for the Trojans. And now's the time. Who's our player?
Our defensive player of the game. I thought you had it written down. You didn't. Our defensive player of the game, brought to you by Ron's Heating and Cooling, is going to be senior Silas Miller. He posted 12 points, second leading scorer, but led the team with 5 defensive rebounds. Also threw in a block and 3 big steals for him. Silas really seemed to command the team on the defensive side and underneath the rim. That means still going to give away the McInturf Realty Player of the Game. For that one, it's going to be the leading scorer for the Trojans, and he hit 3 big three-pointers from deep there in that second half. It's John Leffler. He had 15 points, 4 rebounds, also threw in a block himself, and he really seemed to pace the offense at times. So for Leffler, he gets the nod with the T-shirt from McInturf Realty and also the My Burger Joint combo meal. So big congratulations to John and Silas, as well as the entire Trojans team.
Yeah, those two, again, John really did a nice job of closing out the game, hit 3 big three-pointers in the fourth, again, all in the baseline shots we were talking about. And Silas just went about business, again, like he does every game. Wasn't a big scorer the first half, but, again, does all those little things, communicates well out there, plays an overall great basketball game. And, again, very deservedly of the defensive player.
Well, Aaron Stump, thank you so much for your time for our 2 games here from Conotton Valley. It has been a blast. Joe Geckler, same to you. I don't see Joe down there, though, so we'll have to wrap things up here as we will step aside and get ready for the next matchup. It's Malvern and St. Thomas Aquinas as a part of the Conotton Valley Classic. Again, Tusky Valley picks up the victory against the Conotton Valley Rockets, as I lost the paper, but they pick up the big victory 56-29. For Aaron Stump and Joe Geckler, I'm Nick McWilliams signing off for now. Big Z Sports is back after this.
Thanks for listening to tonight's presentation of Big Z Sports and Claxon Communication High School play-by-play action. Be sure to subscribe to Big Z Sports on YouTube, follow Big Z Sports on Facebook, on Twitter @Big_Z Sports. For the best coverage of high school sports, there's only one Big Z Sports.